This is my favourite part of any football game.
Football in England is more than just a sport. So imagine how amazing it would be if you could watch a live game of football without leaving your bed. Well, at the Reebok Stadium, the home of Bolton Wanderers Football Club, this dream can become a reality. But the problem is, the hotel room is quite pricey.
To stay in the pitch-facing rooms, it is...
And at the moment, I have no idea if watching the game from the hotel room is better than being in the stands. So we're heading to Bolton to find out if this football hotel room experience is worth it, or have I just wasted a whole load of money? Oh, and I also snuck in something very special in my bag.
All this tippy-tappy stuff everybody keeps going about the right way to play football is all a lot.
Welcome to Bolton, otherwise known as Paradise on Earth. Bolton Wanderers used to be a powerhouse in English football, and they've actually won the FA Cup 4 times. They spent 73 years in the top flight of English football. And you know it's a proper club because back in the day, Big Sam Allardyce managed them, and he signed the likes of Ivan Campo, JJ Okocha, and even Nicholas Anelka. The reason we're here today at the Bolton Wanderers Tough Sheet Community Stadium is purely because this stadium has a hotel attached to it.
The hotel takes up one side of the stadium, so it's actually behind one of the goals, which is perfect for a football hotel.
We have stayed at that hotel before, and not only was it a football hotel, it was actually the best football hotel we've ever stayed at. So you might be wondering, why are we back? Well, we were actually in an old room that had not been renovated. The decor was a bit dated, the carpet looked like it was straight out of a Wetherspoons. But guess what? Bolton actually got in touch with us via email, and they told us that some of the rooms have actually been renovated. The unrenovated rooms are pretty good, so these are going to be even better.
First impressions are good. It's right on top of the stadium. We've got blue skies, it's sunny. It's the perfect day for a holiday.
But this is not a holiday. We are on an extremely important and worthy mission of visiting every hotel room in the world that has a live sports field view. We've nearly completed all of the UK football stadium hotels, and we've even gone international with our search. How cool is that? You might also be wondering, who are we? Well, after quitting our 9-to-5 jobs last year, we go by the name of Live the Dash. Hit the subscribe button and we can live the dash together. Anyway, at this point, Jade was itching to read some hotel reviews.
But they are a very mixed bag. The first one is from Sarah. I booked a pitchside room. It was for my husband's birthday and he said it was his best birthday yet. And I would like to know how old her husband was because that is high praise depending on his age. Peter says, there was a hair in the bath and I'm not sure it was mine. How don't you know? Janet says, the room was nice aesthetically, but there was a severe lack of soundproofing. We could hear Barry next door. That is a worrying review. And I'd also like to know how they knew his name was Barry. Barry! We splashed out and booked a pitch view room so we could watch a concert from the balcony. I thought you could only watch football from this room, but it sounds like they also host concerts here, so we need to see who's playing next. So now that we've read through the reviews, it is time to go and check out this room. Before we go and check into the hotel, there's a couple of things we need to do, and it involves the club shop and a pie. This is my favourite part of any football game. There's just something about club shops that really make me feel alive. We're looking for the cheapest thing that we can find in the club shop. This is why I love the club shops.
What was the weirdest thing you saw in there?
Probably those carpet things that you put in the car. You know, like where the pedals go.
A brand new Bolton kit costs £60 in the club shop, and it has a very, very questionable shirt sponsor. And I'm not talking about Victoria Plumbing. I'm talking about the strawberry on the arm. But we managed to find the cheapest item in there, and it was a Bolton milk chocolate bar scarf, £3.50. It tastes like Advent calendar chocolate. Saving money in the Bolton megastore was essential, as we didn't know how much this newly renovated room was going to set us back. But we still had one more expense before we headed to the room. So now are we getting a pie? Yeah, so now we're going to go and get a pie. As we got closer to kickoff, I was still lugging around an extremely heavy bag, and coupled with Bolton's tropical climate, it all started to get a bit too much. It's too hot for this jacket. As the game day atmosphere started to build, we ticked the final box before heading to our newly renovated hotel room.
pie is secured, but we have got somewhere very special to go and eat it.
We were just moments away from watching Bolton smash Peterborough United from our very own private hotel room. But was the room going to be any different from last time? Was it going to be worth the price tag?
And also, what was in Ryan's bag?
These hotel rooms used to be corporate boxes. So up here, you've got a little slidey thing that says, is it a bedroom or is it a box?
This has changed a lot.
Welcome to not just any Bolton Wanderers hotel room. This is a newly renovated Bolton football hotel room. This is so different to the one that we stayed in last year. The first and most obvious thing is that the colour scheme is completely different in here. I've been critical about the colours of hotel rooms in the past, but this passes the test. And we have this big mural wall here. I have no idea who Roy Hartle is. Hartle's story and key stats are actually on the wall as well.
Last time we were here, Ryan had a few comments about the chair.
This looks like it's taken directly from a Bolton bingo hall.
And we've noticed that they've been changed. Makes you realise that your words do have an impact, so be kind.
This is definitely the best ever football hotel we've stayed at, but the only drawback is you are right next to the away stand and they shout really mean things. The other difference is that we have a massive TV and we're going to do something very special on that TV in just a few moments time.
This is my bag up here and I have got a secret inside that bag. I'm actually so excited.
The sign of an amazing hotel is a bathrobe or a dressing gown. In fact, I'm going to put this on now.
Come on, Bolton!
We have a lovely, comfy bed. And the best feature of this bed is that you get a free Bolton Wanderers teddy bear. It doesn't have a price on it anywhere. Jade is just taking her shoes off because there's only one way to really test a bed.
Ooh.
10 out of 10.
Above the bed, we have more Bolton artwork. In the last room, they had that sort of IKEA stock photo imagery with distressed frames. I don't know whether they came distressed or they have just become distressed by being in this room for so long. They've updated to Bolton-themed artwork. And then we've got a picture here of Gary Neville, Phil Neville, and Neville Neville. With the room, you do get a few things. You get 2 beers with it, and you also get 2 matchday programs. That doesn't happen at any of the other football hotels. It's so simple, but such a nice touch. You also have a man that guards the room to make sure you are not drinking alcohol during your stay whilst the football's on. He has a particular set of skills that he has acquired over a long and dangerous career. Let's move to the bathroom. This is a newly spec'd modern bathroom and they have very, very fancy soap, which is the sign of a top-class luxury hotel.
I actually love the room. I think it's my favourite one that we've been to so far. And it's so different to the one that we stayed in last time, but this just isn't the best part. I cannot explain to you how insane the view is outside.
So you step to this section of the room and that is your view. It's so cool. You are in the stadium.
Come on, Bolton! Come on, Bolton!
But this is where it differs from all of the other rooms. It's not just a view. It's actually a balcony that you can walk out onto and sit down to watch the game. It's the best seat in the house.
Right, so Bolton are sponsored by Victoria Plumbing, and at half time they put a massive plug hole in the centre circle. Oh, I've got a lot of time for that. Fair play. What's the score?
0-0. It's not been a thriller.
But don't worry, we have our own form of excitement. Let's get the bag.
Where is it? Oh, did I bring it? Oh, there it is. Okay, let's get this set up. So we've got Bolton versus Peterborough on the TV. And then we've got Bolton versus Peterborough in real life. This is like playing FIFA on a whole nother level. There's an actual screaming stadium of fans whilst I play FIFA.
But the big question is, how much does this room actually cost? Let's get into it.
To book these rooms, you have to contact the hotel directly, and depending on the popularity of the game being played, the room prices vary. But the cheapest we could find for this room for one night, including 2 tickets to the game and everything else you saw in this video, cost £210. Let us know if you think it's worth it, and also if there are any other hotels like this. And if you like this video, you'll love this one.